there are things that elementally I think like every great comic I've ever loved was broken, and probably they're the weirdest group of people I've ever seen. And what I'll say about you is you got the balls and the internal mechanisms of a great stand-up, but you don't seem broken. Like every interview of it, you're hopeful and smart and.
I'm not, and that's why it took me so long to get to stage. I love my life.
Yeah, that's like
I don't do drugs because I find them to be unhappy. I like my life.
I know.
I've been raised. I've been nurtured. My parents love me.
Oh, yeah.
My mom.
Get this thing out of here. Let's go.
Bears don't.
This is weird. My brothers love me.
Right.
I've been protected. Like they grew me. I love my life,
Right.
but that took me a while to find that, I don't need pain to be funny.
Yeah.
I just need perspective to be funny. I just need.
But we have always. I never met another great comic who, when the lights is off, is not the most dark. I'm like, man, I think I thought my life was, but you make me feel good about myself.
That's so interesting.
Right. But you are always like one time I interviewed you on my podcast, and the hope and the light and you're still balls out funny, and that's just disgusting to me.
I'm sorry. I'm just happy, DL. I'm sorry.
Share some
I'm
of that
sorry,
happiness
comedy
with him.
world. You bitter niggas. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
I'm sorry. I'm happy, and I was
Yes.
loved and nurtured.
Yes. Finally, I got that off my chest.
See how much better he feels now?
But it's
I had the latter end of poverty. I experienced it, right?
just enough.
I had just enough.
Right.
I did my time, and then Keenan made money. So he got us out the projects when I was like 14.
Damn.
Perfect time.
Right.
Around when people was like, hey, you want to sell this dope? My brother bought my mom a house in New Rochelle. So I only had a little bit of government cheese. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to, but now.
Right. Hold that for me.
You delivered on New Rochelle? Yes, I'll be manager of the New Rochelle branch.
But that's really interesting because I remember watching you, and my wife said he seems so happy, and I was like, that's just not my get down. I'm not unhappy. I just think that happiness has never been that. I haven't ever felt that to be that necessary, but it's so organic to you. It's so organic.
I'm a happy person. Like, my perspective of life, as soon as something bad happens to me, I go, all right, why did that happen? What's good about it? And how do I forgive whatever happened? I forgive. I'm friends with all my exes.
I know.
I don't have no beef with nobody.
You made a TV show about being friends with your ex.
Yes, best friends. I love her. You would think we were still, like, sometimes we look at each other like we should do it. And then I went, now, I go, are you going to act crazy? And she goes, yeah. And I go, maybe we shouldn't do it. Let's just
If I did a show, it would be called Restraining Order. That's what it was. Right. We had
tune in to that.